Hello and welcome to the greatest of all time Hall of Fame. I am your host, Jack Banfield, and today we will be inducting the greatest sprinter of all time. There have been many great sprinters to lace up their skates. Retired greats like Carl Lewis, Asafa Powell, Justin Gatlin, and Donovan Bailey. Not to mention the current stars like Andre DeGrasse, Johan Blake, and Noah Lyles. And with all the upcoming talent, the track scene looks very promising. When it comes to sprinting, there is one man that stands out above the rest, and that man is Usain Bolt. Now, when it comes to inducting individuals into the greatest of all time Hall of Fame, we might be looking at 2 or 3 different individuals, and we might be discussing about and comparing them to see who really is the greatest of all time. But when it comes to sprinting, Usain Bolt takes the cake, and I'm going to tell you why. Usain Bolt is a very decorated athlete, showing promising performance in his youth, competing at the World Junior Championships at only 15 years old and winning the 200 meter. Bolt gradually rose through the ranks through the track and field world with his personality, dedication, and hard work. Over Bolt's career, he has obtained Olympic champion 8 times, world champion 11 times, and has held 7 world records. He currently holds the record for the 100 meter, the 200 meter, and the 4x100 meter races. Not to mention, Bolt is the only person to win back-to-back-to-back gold medals in 3 events, also known as the triple-triple. However, when doing research for this video, the Jamaican 4x100 meter team was disqualified after the fact for teammate doping. So there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to Bolt winning the triple-triple. To be considered the greatest of all time, obviously you have to win at your sport or activity. No doubt about that. But what can separate the good from the great is how they respond to adversity and challenges that are bestowed upon them when competing at such a high level. In Bolt's case, this started in 2014. In March of 2014, Usain Bolt sustained a hamstring injury. This caused Bolt to miss 9 weeks of training. Having surgery and recovering, Bolt competed in the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. With Bolt not in prime physical condition, he only competed in the 4x100 meter relay. In Bolt's words, he attended the games for the fans and to show his progression since sustaining his hamstring injury. Usain Bolt and his team would go on to win the 4x100 meter relay in 37.58 seconds and set a Commonwealth Games record. We must now fast forward to August of 2014, since there were no Olympics or World Championships this year. During August, Usain Bolt set the indoor 100 meter record in Warsaw with a time of 9.98 seconds. He then ended his 2014 campaign in order to be healthy for the 2015 season. In Bolt's absence, Justin Gatlin arose with the fastest times. Justin Gatlin had 7 of the top 10 100 meter times in 2014. Upon Bolt returning from his hamstring injury, he raced very few times up to the 2015 Beijing World Championships. He ran only 2 100 meters and 3 200 meters before competing at the championship. Bolt opened with 10.12 second in the 100 meter and a 20.20 in the 200 meter. His season best time of a 20.13 ranked him 20th going into the World Championships. In London during July, Bolt looked better with 2 runs in the 100 meter with a time of 9.87 seconds. However, in comparison to Justin Gatlin hitting times of 9.74 and 19.57 seconds in the 100 and 200 meter, it was clear that Justin Gatlin was easily ranked as the top sprinter. Justin also broke the 9.8 second barrier on 4 occasions to Bolt not being able to beat that time barrier yet. Entering the World Championships, Bolt was not the comfortable favorite to win gold. In the World Championship 100 meter, Bolt won his way to the semifinals with a time of 9.96 seconds, which fell slower than Gatlin's semifinal win as a 9.77 second. With all the build-up to the 100 meter final, all the talk of Gatlin being faster had finally come to the climax. Bolt in lane 5, Gatlin in lane 7, history would be made in 10 seconds.
This title in the World Championships. We've heard tremendous roar from the crowd in greeting these athletes, and it'll go down to silence very, very shortly. Eyes peeled towards the start of the 100 meters. Vico, Sue, Brummel, Rogers, Bolt, Gay, Gatlin, Powell, de Grassa. Usain Bolt in 5 with the former champions Gay and Gatlin outside him in lanes 6 and 7. The 100 meters final. What sort of start will he get? Well, certainly a tremendous start by Gatlin further out, and Bolt into his stride now. Those two coming clear of the field now, and it's Gatlin and Bolt. And who's going to win it? It's very close, but it's the great man, I think. It's Bolt who's taken it from Gatlin. He's found the speed when he needs it. Who could almost doubt it? We knew it would be close. It was close, but the clock is showing 9:79, and Bolt is celebrating, and Gatlin has to yield for the first time for a couple of years.
In a narrow victory, Bolt leaned at the line to beat Gatlin, 9.79 to 9.8. Gatlin cracked a bit under the pressure, and Usain Bolt was able to claim victory once again. Following the 100-meter victory for Bolt, a similar occurrence occurred in the 200-meter final as well. Gatlin outran Bolt in the semifinal with a time of 19.87 to 19.95. But Usain Bolt would rise to the occasion, rise to the challenge, and claim victory in the 200-meter as well, running one of the fastest times of 19:55. Then, in the final of the 4x100 meter relay, Bolt and the Jamaican team took home gold again with a time of 37:36.
This is the arena where history is made. Great start there from Nesta Carter. What will Asafa Powell do on the second leg? Gatlin's got a lead. Asafa Powell needs to close this down. The Americans are ahead towards the halfway stage. Clean changeovers for both. This is going to be tight. The Americans are up front. Usain Bolt needs to produce the magic. USA, Usain Bolt. Oh, and there's a baton nightmare there for the Americans. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Bolt for Jamaica, USA the silver, and amazingly, the Chinese have taken the bronze medal. It all went wrong for the Americans on the last changeover. It was fantastic.
This is what being the greatest of all time is all about. Rising to the challenge and coming out on top when it matters most. Staying humble and not cracking under pressure. With all that said and done, it is time to induct the first inductee into the greatest of all time Hall of Fame. Usain Bolt for being the greatest sprinter of all time. Congratulations to Usain Bolt. To finish this off, I'd like to give you a quote from Usain Bolt himself. Train hard, turn up, run your best, and the rest will take care of itself. Remember, work hard and stay humble. We'll see you in the next one. See ya.